2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a sight, a sky-high. And with pregame.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bielitz, and it's Barnes in at the small 4. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
Great position by Zion. It's what allows him to get offensive rebounds.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Feeds to Bagley. Good work there as it goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Ball. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. Fox against Ball. He gets that one.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
Holiday looking for an opening. Lets it go with a 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And that one's good by Favors.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Barnes passes to Bielitz, and that one good.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny, or you can just front the post.
Now here's Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Ingram outside. Back to Williamson. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Fox kicks to Barnes. And the pass to Bielitz. Banked in off the glass. Bielitz has got his second basket.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Bogdanovich against Holiday. Outside, Ball. Unloads from 13. Ingram against Barnes. Favors trying to break free, and it's Ingram missing.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Holiday, the pass to Ingram. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. The putback, it's good on the putback.
The determination from Barnes. He never gives up on the offensive glass.
Lobs it up for Favors. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now here's Barnes. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Ingram with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Favors is a tremendous athlete who loves to dunk it down. The connection he has with his teammates on the floor is unbelievable.
He leads it, finds Bagley.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Outside Holiday. And it's Bjelica with the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Then for the Kings, Harry Giles comes in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. Redick surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hayes, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
It's Bjelica. Can't cash in from close range. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New Orleans on top, leading by just 1. Let's take a quick break now. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trauma.
Being able to go through adversity and come up strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Sometimes you have a quarter where everything just goes according to plan. Superb start to this game for them.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Parker out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Giles in at the center. Now here's Bazemore. He's tightly guarded. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Hayes finds Jackson. And here's Hayes. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Sacramento. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now here's Bazemore. D right on him. Here's Giles. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Jackson against Joseph. Pass to Hayes. That shot is off. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Parker dishes to Bazemore. Back to Parker. Hayes with the steal. Jackson against Joseph. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Hayes. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Ingram kicks to Jackson. Back to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. Okafor gets the bucket.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Here's Holmes, and the Kings check on two more. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit. To the middle, Fader on the way. Here's Okafor, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Pelicans making a change here. Holiday's checked in, and then for Sacramento, Bielitsa comes in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Heel. The kick out to Fox. To the paint, here's Holmes, and Okafor with the block. Bogdanovic against Holiday. Out to Ingram. Second chance shot. That one wide left. The Kings have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Barnes. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Pure hustle from Barnes in transition there. The way he runs the floor is a thing of beauty.
Ingram finds Ball. Here's the three. Rebound by the Kings. The wide open look here for Fox. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and every... A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Derek Favors really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center position. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Bogdanovic passes to Bagley. Launches a 3. Favors with the rebound. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. A 2-point game. Pass to Holiday. An easy 2 points on the layup. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
And that's the pressure Holiday puts on your defense. Sees the opportunity, gets his shot inside.
Passes it to Bielitsa. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bagley with the bucket. It's a close game here in New Orleans. Holiday against Bogdanovic to the wing right side. Here's Williamson. Favors trying to break free, and that one's good. Williamson.
That quick first step. Zion explodes out of the blocks, and no one steps in front of him.
Stolen by Ball. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. There's the feed to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And then for Sacramento, Jabari Parker's checked in for Barnes. Ken Bazemore comes in for Bojan Bogdanovic. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And the rejection by Favors.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors, an outstanding shot blocker. Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. Sacramento again missing.
It's sort of a hired gun. Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from three. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable.
And Favors kicks to Hayes. The pass to Hart. It's Redick on the wing. He's covered by Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. Redick passes to Favors. Here's Hayes. Rebound by the Kings.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here's Hayes, and it's good for 2. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now here's Hield. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Parker, with no one around, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Parker outside. Up top, Holmes. Giles in the corner. And stolen by Redick. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick. Here's Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
And he sinks the second. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. New Orleans on top, leading by just 1. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Kings, That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Giles is out there with Holmes, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They lead by 1. Ingram wide open. No good on the 3.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Great. Do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Hield kicks to Holmes. Bogdanovich wide open. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor comes in for Nicolo O'Malley. And Derek Favors subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And then for Sacramento, Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Bielitsa in for Buddy Hield. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Okafor inside, defended by Bagley. And it's Okafor missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And finished off by Bagley.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through.
Here's Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Kings leading now by 4. Pass to Bielitsa. Top of the key, Bagley. Fox kicks to Bielitsa. Just 5 on the clock. Bagley, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him defeat. Oh, no, he didn't. With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Bagley dishes to Barnes. Bielitsa passes to Bogdanovich. Poked loose. Bagley kicks to Fox. A 3 from Bogdanovich. No good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And it's Williamson missing. The Kings have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. For the finish, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Ingram up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. 1:36 left to play here in the 4th. Bagley the pass to Bielitsa. Here's Fox. Over Williamson. And Fox gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Kings lead.
And give Fox some love there. The D wasn't that bad, but he was just focused on finishing that one.
Holiday finds Ingram. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to Holiday. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Shoots from the corner, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Jahlil Okafor. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Back to Fox. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Bagley. Inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one is on Holiday.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Here's Bogdanovich, and he converts the layup. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Melly. He's covered by Bielitsa. Redick with the three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Outside, Fox. The three from Bogdanovich. Here's Hart. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They came in here and, all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. the dome of the California Capitol. And let's...
Hey, good evening, Kevin.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center.
Great connection on the alley-oop there. Winslow really slamming that down.
It's Bielitsa. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. The pass to Bielitsa over Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks dishes to Jackson. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. That one, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Morant passes to Winslow. Back to Morant. A floater. Rebound by Bielitsa. Here's Sacramento now.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Now here's Barnes, the 10-footer, and the rejection by Jackson.
Man, I saw that block coming from a mile away. Winslow really times that rejection perfectly.
Jackson against Bielitsa. Valanciunas, good. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him. And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Morant drives in. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Gotta love watching Morant get after it. He goes all out. Tank, never on empty.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
For Memphis, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Now here's Joseph. Pass to Giles to stop the run. And off the glass. That one's good.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
Here's Morant. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Now here's Parker. And Clark over to help. Sacramento moving it around. Bazemore passes to Giles. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Melton. Back to Morant. Two for one opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Joseph, the pass to Parker. Stolen by Anderson. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. He gets it in there.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Bazemore. The Grizzlies making the shot. Hield kicks to Giles. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And so it's Memphis with a 10-point. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Parker out there with Holmes, and it's Bazemore at the small forward position. Parker passes to Holmes, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer, and he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Here's Melton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. No good from Clark.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
It's off his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. And some changes here for the Kings. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. The Grizzlies also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And it's Hield off the drive. It's Clark with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
A three from Anderson. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Kings trail by 8, and the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. Sacramento making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Buddy Hield. The kick out to Fox. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. Back to Fox. Now the pass to Bagley. Hands the 12-footer.
6'11", showing he's got a J. Marvin Bagley can be an offensive problem.
Fox against Jones. On the wing, Jackson. Out to Brooks. Passes to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Jones against Fox. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Fox deciding where to go with it. And the rejection by Jackson. Not Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Here's Fox. Barnes outside. It's Bielitsa. Barnes trying to free himself up. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bielitsa. Fox against Morant. Good. Morant's got 16 points.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Here's Bagley. The Grizzlies pull it in. On the wing, Winslow. It's Morant in the corner. Valanciunas in the high post. And the shot is long.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Bagley kicks to Bielitsa. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Bogan Bogdanovic. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Winslow.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pass to Giles. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Morant against Joseph. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Only given up 6 here in this quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant with it. Picked up by Joseph. Brooks outside. 15 seconds left in the first half. Here's Clark. Feeds it to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Five seconds left in the first half of basketball. The 3 from Joseph. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 4. Live.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression? And that'll do it for us. The third.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3.
Bagley's showing he can be effective on defense, jumping up and getting a steal.
Down low. Morant.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Memphis leading.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
No good from Valanciunas.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
2 points. That one goes.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Barnes against Winslow. Bagley, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Jackson dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Jackson. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 24 points.
Proving how dominant he can be. When Morant is shooting with confidence, it really allows him to take over.
Bogdanovich against Jones. Bagley, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Giles comes in for Bielitz. On a Hield, he's checked in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Parker's checked in for the Kings. Ken Bazemore comes in for Corey Joseph. The Grizzlies also making a change. Melton's checked in. Hield, the pass to Giles. Back to Hield. Here's Giles. He's covered by Anderson. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
Melton passes to Anderson, and he makes that one. Anderson's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Pass to Parker. Now, here's Holmes. Back to Parker. The pass to Giles. The rebound by Anderson. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Bielitsa comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Fox in for Kent Bazemore. Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Melton passes to Brooks. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Rebounded by Holmes. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Winslow's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Now the feed to Clark. Holmes with the steal. Now here's Fox. Giles in the corner. Passes it to Bielitsa. 6 to shoot. Back to Giles. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. Can't get it to fall. Pass to Giles. Over Clark. Misses. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Sacramento. They lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Bielitsa is out there with Holmes, and it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Bagley's ability to score here has a lot to do with the attribute of quickness.
Memphis moving that ball around. It's Holmes, high post. Outside, Bagley. Back to Fox. To the inside. Stolen by Anderson. Fox with the steal. Outside for Bagley. Anderson against Fox. Bielitsa passes to Bagley. And no good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant against Holmes. That one goes. Count it. Morant's got 26.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
And he gets the bucket.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Morant kicks to Clark. Out to Morant. Fires from deep. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He has 29.
So tough to guard. When Morant is rising and firing like that, basically impossible to stop.
Here's Brooks. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Fox. Got a hand on it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And Brooks, here we go. Count it.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Holmes passes to Bielitsa. They kick out to Heel. Pass to Bielitsa. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Jaren Jackson comes in for Anderson. It's Bielitsa. And the call on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Fox kicks to Bielitsa. The drive by Bagley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Heady play by Bielitsa.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that ties the game up.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front. But at least they're tied up.
And that one clearly a foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Hield finds Bielitsa. Up top, Fox. Guarded by Morant. Fox passes to Bielitsa. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Back to Winslow. And there's the pass to Brooks. Out to Morant. A 3-ball. A putback. And the second chance effort by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Back to Fox. Brooks against Hield. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break, Memphis. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Morant. Launches it. Rebound by Bielitsa.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Morant with the steal. And then Morant slams it in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did